No, so like I had it going with my earpiece in, and I would try to chime in the chat as much as I could, but I was working, so I didn't get to watch it. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I mean, I'm already here, but I'm about to walk over there and check it out. Myrna, just getting the chat pulled up. Oh shit, we got Mock Tone in the house. What is going on, Mock Tone? Welcome back to Hidden Panda Show. Mock Tone says, "What do you want in the next update?" So Mock Tone got the title right away, already kicking it off with speculation talk. I like it. Now I'll let you take the reins on the first one. What is up, my guy? Dude, I want it like I want them to do VR and I want them to do it well just so that among all the other great things that No Man's Sky has done in the last few years that they end up also being like one of the best VR experiences on the market as well. Oh yeah, dude, I remember that comment. That was D-Dubs. Yeah, I told him that after he dropped like an idea of like what should happen, that like I punctured a coworker or something like that, or like impaled a customer or something weird. Damn. All right, so everybody in the chat is saying that they only hear one voice. And Mocktone. It might be your sharing settings because I've recently had somebody on the chat and able to people able to hear them. So Mocktone says thought you were talking to yourself.
Can you guys hear me now?
Guys, please confirm if you hear hidden.
Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello.
All right, they can hear you.
Wait.
All right. Well, that was embarrassing. So for the last 5 minutes, I was talking to myself apparently.
Talking to yourself, yeah.
All right,
Wrong
so
button.
wrong button exactly. So what it is so Mocktone asked what we want to see in the next update. Hidden said VR, and he was breaking down why he wants to see VR. So I hate for you to have to restart Hidden, but if you don't mind, please reboot.
Yeah. So earlier in my stream, we got to talking about VR and what I want to see from this next update, which people might not agree with me, but I want to see VR. I'm ready. My eyes are ready.
My eyes are ready. Yeah, dude, it's like I think it can do it. Maybe not like in the normal game mode. It might be a separate mode. I know there was a lot of talk a while back about
Yeah, but
ambient mode.
right, but let's talk
So
about that. Like, why would there be a need for that? Like, why would they not have the whole game in VR?
Don't know. Frame rate problems, performance problems. Not really sure. I would love it to be, but one can dream. I'm a big proponent of VR. I know a lot of people come in the chat and they're like, no, no VR. I don't want them wasting time on VR. Da 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 da. But keep in mind, guys, that while Next dropped, and while the Abyss dropped, and while Visions dropped, there were people at Hello Games working on The Last Campfire. I mean, they can split the task up. They can have somebody working on VR while somebody works on something else. It's not like because there might potentially be VR support that they're going to take away from other things that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I mean, just my thoughts. Man, this base is starting to look good, man.
What about this patio out here?
Let me make my way back over there. I just had to get like a long distance view of that thing.
Ships. Noctone earlier, I don't think you caught the stream, but I was talking about building space stations up in space and being able to possibly dock your freighter in there and be able to control your ship customization from your customized base in space. Customized base in space. Wow.
What about this, man? I've been thinking about this lately after talking with Tyler Thunder, and me and him has come up with a couple of ideas that we think, they might implement in the next update. But what about this?
Sure.
Imagine you go to a space station. Or, no, not you go to a space station, but like imagine that you reach an uncharted system. There's no space stations, there's no buildings, there's no nothing, right? In uncharted systems. So imagine that you get to that system and you have the ability in the next update to start your own space station, basically. Whether you buy one or build one or whatever, that doesn't matter. I don't care. So that's your space station now. So now you can take whatever rare resources and items and whatever else you want, and you can stock that space station with those items and keep it stocked, which would give you something to do. And as traders come in and out of the space station buying your wares, you're earning the units from their purchases as well as other players, and you get to set the prices and everything. So you control your own economy in that system, and you set the prices. And now imagine that because you built that space station, it attracts NPCs into the area, and those NPCs start building, habitats and trade outposts and things like that on the different planets.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't think they'd do that?
No, yeah. No, I'm just processing that. Yeah, dude, I do. I think it'd be a great idea.
Because one of the big things they've been focusing on with all these updates is giving players different things to do that have different styles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People have different play styles. So some people like exploring, some people like, hunting and bounties or whatever. So the game's always been focused on giving players many different things to do,
I know we've talked about it before, but I would like to see them incorporate kind of an Elite Dangerous kind of mission where you take passengers from one system to the next.
That would be cool. I talked about this on a stream. I don't think that you were there, but I talked about your frigates. Being able to board one of your frigates and fly it around the system, as well as it would be an easy multi-cruise ship. So imagine, because you can already land 4 spaceships at the frigate, right? Mm-hmm. And there's exactly 4 players. And there's no other point to being able to do that unless the frigates become multi-cruise ships. And I'm actually going to be making a video about why I think that's a really valid concept, and why I think that most realistically is going to be probably in the next major update, whether that's 1.8 or whatever. So
interesting, bro.
What do you think about that? You think those will become multi-cruise ships? Oh, I like
Well,
that you put
I've
stairs
always
here. My bad.
I've always thought that they're gonna add that, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna add their own like new ship because the game is kind of lacking in ship variety. Like
Right.
I think that that could be one version of it, yes, but I also feel like they might incorporate their own like new multi like cruise ships that are like I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean that's a good point, and we'll see who ends up being right on that. I really do have a very strong feeling though that those frigates are going to be co-op ships.
No, I mean I could totally see it.
Matter of fact, I'm about to fly up to your freighter right now, just so I can kind of. I mean, you can stay here if you want, but I'm going to go up there just to sort of like build on that point real quick. I don't see any other reason why you need to be able to land 4 ships up there. And the frigates really don't offer anything to explore on them or interact with.
Well, the only thing I can think of is the reason why you would have to land 4 ships is for you and 3 of your friends right now for your lobby.
Right, but oh,
But
I love
what
how
if
your
they
frigates
added?
are all these different colors. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. But see, like you can't customize your frigates right now. None of that.
Yeah, but what if so here's the thing with the frigates. Right now you send your frigates off on like these missions, right? And then they come back with rewards.
Correct.
Doesn't it seem logical that the next step would be that you can embark on a mission in your frigate with your friends? Because we've got 4-person lobbies right now, and the frigates
Right.
have 4 landing pads. To me it just seems like the frigates may become multi-crew ships. Maybe I'm
Where
tripping. Maybe
you
I'm
take
going way too hard
no,
on this
because like
idea,
you would.
but
Well, they'd have to add like a cockpit to it so that you could fly it. You know what I mean?
right. Well, not necessarily because I mean, submarines don't need cockpits. They use other forms of navigation where you don't need to look out the window.
That's
But
true too.
I don't know. I feel like that's plausible. Um, Mock Tone says, "What about a custom anomaly like Nada and Polos?" What do you mean by that, Mock? Yeah, TSS says a valid idea, Panda. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. Mock Tone says custom space stations and flying frigates. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be for that?
Like it'd be cool to have a base on a planet, but it'd also be cool to have your own space station up there too.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, what if that's the whole mechanic? Here's the thing, like, I'm sure there was a lot of other things they could have added in these updates, right? But they got
Right.
to keep the game fresh so that people keep wanting to play for longer periods of time. So my attitude is why do that, right, without the intention of like utilizing it? Like why have an uncharted system that offers nothing? The only thing that you can do in an uncharted system is leave. There's no bases to visit. There's no trade outpost. There's no space station. There's nothing. Right?
Unless they're setting it up for something.
Exactly. Like I think that the uncharted systems are there and will be able to be utilized by new gameplay mechanics coming in a future update.
When do you think we're gonna get an update?
Thursday or Friday. The community event ends in basically a day. And at the end of the community event, I think we'll see another patch. I don't think it's going to be like a major update. Like it's either going to like a titled update, but it might. But I see an update coming at the end of the community event.
Of some kind.
Yep. What are you building here?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like winging it right now.
No, I'm liking it. I'm liking what you're doing.
Do you remember how Hollywood was built?
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of trying to. I'm thinking of ways that I built there and trying to bring it here.
The problem with Hollywood though is in certain parts of it was really great, and then in other parts of it didn't make like it didn't have a lot of flow. This already has a lot more flow than Hollywood. Like you've basically got this walkway that comes down here, and you can go downstairs or upstairs. I mean, this looks like a proper sort of like shopping center or something. You know, it's that sort of like floor plan.
Bro, there's no way I would have made that staircase. I would have never created that.
Yeah, that was a motherfucker to put together, man.
Yeah, but dude, you were like, hang on a second. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Dude, remember how hard it was to get the pieces to snap together?
Oh yeah.
That shit was feeling like real impossible for a second.
Yeah, it was literally insane.
Mock Tone says, like a freighter, and you can change the exterior. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Godsmack says, your own space station would be cool and visit each other. Yeah, man. Speaking of you are Godsmacked, Hidden streamed at your base today, bro. And good job, man. That base is coming along nicely.
Yep.
I love that whole like radio tower vibe to it, or like,
And like how you had to land in the ocean with your ship.
yeah, like how you land underwater. That is pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, very well done, man. I eventually want to get rid of that runway that you're on.
No, don't get rid of the causeway, bro. Don't do that. Why would you get rid of that?
I guess you're right.
Yeah, no, dude, don't do that. I fucked up.
What Godsmack says, thanks, cool. I have to check the video out. Thanks, Hidden, for checking out my base. You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, dude, that is a sweet base, man.
We also got a new member in the community.
We do, yeah. We got Wizard in the chat. Wizard says, "Hey everyone, what's going on, Wizard? Welcome back."
What's up? Long time no talk to, Wizard.
I don't know what I'm trying to do with this car.
You're like borderline Monster Jam.
I was like driving over all your furniture and shit. I don't know what I was trying.
I need to go find living pearls so I can put some more aquariums up in these things that I want to put them in.
Oh, there's tons of living pearl in the oceans here, man.
Not in this lake. I haven't found any in this little lake.
No, not in the lake, but like in the oceans. There definitely will be some.
Take me to an ocean.
Okay. One sec. Let me head back over your way.
You just blocked the door with your fucking rubber.
I did. Let me like teleport that thing somewhere else. I don't know what I was trying to do with it. I thought maybe I could like drive it up there and like drive it around or something. Didn't work out.
We got J Spot J. What's up, bro?
Hell yeah. What's going on, J-Spot? Alright, you following me?
About to be. Yep.
Alright. J-Spot says, never mind what's going on with everybody. Just chilling, just doing some base building, talking about some speculation. J-Spot, what would you like to see in the next update, man? And we know it's right around the corner, you know what I mean? So 1 day left on the community event, that thing's gotta be right around the corner.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I hope it's not one of those situations where we have to wait a whole year.
Yeah, that would definitely... Well, I think 2.0 is going to drop in August. I think we're just going to get a lot of like 1.78, 1.8, you know, all that kind of shit going all the way to August.
Shit. Did I overshoot you? Where the hell are you? Whoa, where the hell did you go, bro?
You're way off in the distance, man. I don't even think you're close to me. And I just fell through the map.
There you are.
J-Spot says, missions and multiple multi-tools. Dude, I'm right there with you on the multiple multi-tools, dude. Like, that has got to fucking happen, man.
What, the multi tools?
Multiple multi-tools, dude. How is, like, that not a thing? Like, being able to switch between your rifle and your pistol.
Dude, we talked about that so long ago, it's still not here.
That's true.
We talked about that, like, during Pathfinder or Atlas Rises, one of the two.
Dude, and if you guys want to, like, talk about, like, how accurate we are with some of our speculations, if you go back and watch our old speculation videos...
Very true.
There's one I did called What's Behind That Door? And I made a speculation video about the door behind Nada and Polo up in the middle. And I said that Polo keeps sending you on all these missions and requesting all this data. And he's obviously using this data to make things. And my prediction was behind that door was going to be an area where you can customize your exosuit and get, you know, certain customizations and materials and things specific to like his research discoveries of like what you've been giving him basically. And like I broke that down in a video, dude, and then next dropped, and like that pretty much was the case. You know what I mean? Like I literally could hardly have been more accurate with that prediction. Like I was right on the nose.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude. And I surprised myself with that one. Alright, have you found me yet?
Yeah, I have. It's just, this is another thing I want. I want more realistic flying.
Did you really land right there?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit. Dude, take some screenshots of that. That is great parking. What? That's awesome. Dude, check out Cuswalt's research station, man. It's awesome. Be interesting if they did an ARG with updates as it progressed. I think that the ARG is going to kick back off for No Man's Sky 2.0.
Oh, for sure.
So we're getting an ARG pretty soon. Like I'm talking February, March, ARG starts back up, and it's going to lead us right into 2.0.
You think so?
I fucking 100% think so. Well, maybe not that
That
early, not
that's
that early
certain.
on, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I got a feeling ARG's kicking back off, and I think dude, 2.0 is going to be crazy, man.
Yeah. I don't like now that we got our character models and all that. I don't know what possibly would be 2.0. You know?
Dude, I think I'm 2.0 being able to steer and pulse drive, different warp animation, open up the skybox. Like 2.0 is going to go big.
2.0 is going to get rid of all the orbs where everybody has a character model.
Yeah, I think in 2.0 we're going to get 16-person player lobbies with full character models because that was one of the items on that questionnaire on that survey.
Right.
So
Now,
it
here's what I
talks about
want to
getting rid of orbs. So
here's what I want to talk about. And this I want to see what everybody thinks about this. What happens when the next gen console comes out? What happens to No Man's Sky then?
your penis protrudes so far from your pelvis that everyone in front of you dies.
Oh, I'm saying, like, is it going to carry over to the PlayStation 5, you think? Or are they going to come out with No Man's Sky 2 for PlayStation 5? Like,
I think it'll carry over to the PS5. I hope they do sort of like I don't know what they call. I can't remember what they call it on PlayStation, but like if you own the PS3 version, then you can carry that into the PS4 version or whatever. I think they call it like cross play or crossover play or something like that. But Wizard says my eye. Dude, just talking about Tyler Thunder not that long ago. We got Tyler Thunder in the chat.
what's
We
up,
also
dude?
had Cosmic Direct Mix said lit with a fire emoji. Fuck yeah, dude! Welcome to the chat, man. J Spot J says, I don't even know what they can do with the next generation consoles, dude. If you just even comprehend for a second, like this is just on a PlayStation, then what they can do with better hardware is going to be mind-boggling. That being
Yeah.
said, it isn't as well optimized for PC, I hear. So, maybe, I don't know. But I would imagine with better hardware, this game gets crazier. Dude, what do you think of this place, man? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, this is really cool.
I like the realistic look of it. I like how it was put together like really intelligently and realistically.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to leave a calm ball.
I would leave it like off the main path though.
Oh, for sure.
Oh damn, you just like Superman that hoe way over there.
Man, I really wanted to get a Soldier Boy console, bro.
Dude, I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like, is it even like legal for him to sell those? Like what are those? Like they're
No,
game
dude.
emulators,
No,
right?
he took them off his website, bro.
He did.
The only way you can buy that console is to go through AliExpress. I found it on there, and it's like, I don't know, $30, as opposed to like 150.
It's $30 on Alibaba Express.
Yeah.
Like how does that even run games at that price?
It runs Game Boy. It runs like Nintendo.
Mm.
It's like got like 3,000 games on it.
Wizard brings up a good point. With better hardware, the load times get shorter, instant warp portals. And J-Spot says the different consoles use different computer languages. Yeah, I mean, you're both making good points. Like I feel like with the PlayStation 5, um, I mean, with the PlayStation 4 Pro right now, we get high dynamic range and 4K resolution at 30 frames a second. Or you can go 1080p with high dynamic range and get 60 frames a second locked. So, it's like, and the game still looks really, really good. So it's only going to look and perform better on a PS5. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sean Murray said that this game is going to be around a while. Like, they're going to work on this a while. And I don't see them, like not making a PS5 version. You know, I feel like they're going to do that, or maybe that they're going to have a no, maybe 2.0. I don't know. That speculation doesn't make any sense. I was going to say maybe No Man's Sky 2.0 drops on the PS5, but there's not going to be a PS5 for another year or two.
At least.
Yeah.
It'll probably get announced this year, yeah?
Yeah, because this year they're not going to be at E3, so that means they're probably going to make their own announcement. And do their own showcase. Let's go get these clams, yeah? So we can do this.
Yeah, let me drop this convo real quick.
Oh, you had to mine some shit to get the combo?
Mm-hmm.
We got John Hall in the chat. What's going on, John Hall? Hell yeah.
What's up, John?
Tyler says, I play on the PS4 Slim. It runs good, too. Yeah, dude. Me and Hidden were playing with TSS the other day, and Fiji loaded almost instantly for him. Now, of course, it had some issues, and it always will, because that base is fucking wild. But it takes like a good 10 to 15 minutes for that thing to load up well on my PS4 Pro, man. That base is something else. But just like on a regular PlayStation 4, I think it loaded up like almost instant. You know what I noticed also, Hidden, unless somebody here can confirm otherwise? I've noticed that people who are playing on PS4 Pro are the only ones that can see rainbows.
Say that again?
People who are playing on PS4 Pro are the only ones that can see rainbows. Because everyone that I've talked to on regular PS4 can't see rainbows. And even I've been on the same planet in the same lobby seeing another person's player model, and on my game I can see the rainbows, and on their game they don't see any rainbows.
And they're not on a Pro?
They are on a Pro. I think you have to have a Pro to see them. But it doesn't say that in the patch notes, unless somebody in the chat can confirm otherwise. But that's sort of been what I've been seeing.
I mean, I've seen them, and I've got a Pro.
No. If you don't have a Pro, you won't see them.
Right.
Yeah, so you're going to see them if you have a Pro, but if you have just a regular PlayStation 4, you're not going to see rainbows.
And that's for sure confirmed.
From what I've seen. Like me and Dave Langer, for example, and even Slade. Slade has a regular PS4, Dave Langer has a regular PS4, and I was on Dave Langer's Cloud City. I saw rainbows. He didn't see rainbows. Neither did Slade. Same place, same time. No rainbows. Yeah. Hold on. John Hall says, taking a break from No Man's Sky. Yeah, dude, everybody needs one every now and again, bro. 2.5, almost 3 years on this thing. Yeah, everybody needs a moment of vacay. Tyler Thunder says, I disagree. Update 2.0 will make it to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. They've been hinting at a biggest since Foundation. 2.0 will most likely come on 3 years anniversary of No Man's Sky. Yeah, Tyler, we've talked about that before, and I 100% agree that 2.0 will drop on the anniversary of No Man's Sky this year. J-Spot says, not a chilling. Tyler Thunder says, I can see them bringing the game to the next gen in the future. I agree with that. John Hall says, I'm looking for the exotic in the system I found Reddit in. Yeah, Hidden. John Hall found a system that was procedurally named Reddit. No one named it that. It's just, yeah, that was just what it was already called.
Not taking your submarine? Crazy.
I live life on the edge. Let's see here.
Jesus.
John Hall says, I haven't seen a rainbow yet. TSS says, yeah, pretty much instant, but 2 steps wait, 2 steps wait. Yeah, dude, Fiji's a monster, dude. Paul White, aka Wizard 3032, says, "Nor have I, John. I'm not saying I can't see them, but I haven't seen them yet." And John Hall, are you playing on a regular PS4? And Tyler says, "I think it's a glitch." Wizard says, "We need to find a rainbow planet." John Hall says, "I'm on regular OG PS4." Yeah, see, dude, I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I'm thinking it's a glitch too.
John Hall said, I meant take a break away from No Man's Sky for a smoke."
Huh.
I thought he meant like,
You're
man,
over here like, yeah, yeah, like he needs to like not play it for a while.
well, dude, I mean, we've all taken like that, that like 2 to 3 week like a hiatus,
Yeah, I kind of just did that.
Yeah. Like I've been playing, so like one of the free games this month on PlayStation is called Steep. I've been playing the shit out of that.
Really? I
Did
had
that?
it a long time ago. I didn't really like it, dude. You couldn't get that extreme. Like you couldn't backflip a lot, or maybe I just sucked at the game. I don't know.
Well, maybe if you play with friends and stuff, it's better. Like I've been playing and like running into people online and stuff like that. You might want to re-download it. We can play it together or something. You know
All
what? I'm
right.
gonna whip out my submarine too. Fuck it. I can't be the only one just swimming.
I've been playing Just Cause 4. Yeah,
How is it?
really good. I don't know if you've played any of the other ones, but I
I
mean,
played all of them. I still
oh,
play
then
Just Cause 3 to this day.
then you would totally love it.
I love the crazy destruction of it all.
Yeah, dude, it's shooting a nitrous can, jumping on it, and riding it as it's exploding is pretty fun. Or why it's shooting off, you know what I mean?
Right. Bro, my submarine is so fast. Watch this, dude.
Yeah, I need to upgrade mine. Bro, you're not even moving. There you go. Holy crap.
Dude, my submarine hauls ass, bro.
Yeah, I'm like a turtle. Jeez.
Oh, let's see if I can keep the bounce going. If you time it right, you can keep bouncing and you can get stupid high.
Yeah, who was with us and they like skidded across, or they bounced so hard that they went up into like space or the atmosphere.
That was Remus.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I can't get my timing right. I'm getting some decent air, but like not Remus air. I need Remus air. Yeah, I can't
I was
do
never
it.
able to. I can't do it either. Dude. Oh shit! There's like these weird.
Bro, I can't submerge. There it goes. What did you find?
I don't know, these weird ball things with like tentacles coming out of them.
Oh yeah, let me head over your way. You know, there's some planets where you can pick those up as trophies and put them at your base.
These things?
Yeah, have you been to a planet with those?
No.
Dude, I will fucking take you to one. Probably this stream.
Have you found the trophy?
Yeah, like you're gonna see creatures like that will blow your mind. Okay, bro, I gotta stop the bounce. Oh no.
The detail on these things, dude. They've got cracks in them. And... Dude, that's really cool.
I'm heading over your direction real quick.
John Hall says, I haven't taken a break since Atlas Rises. I've played Super Mario Odyssey and Mario Kart X8 Deluxe. and have started another playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. Not a bad game, but I still always play No Man's Sky. Yeah, John.
John Hall,
Agreed.
do you have Super Smash Brothers, dude? I would love to play you. I need to send you my friend code on Amino.
You know what
Um,
God just makes this so cool that on Pit Stain at daytime the water is red and at night it turns blue. One of the reasons I could build there.
yeah, dude, that's awesome. That is one of the cool things about it, dude. These ball things are super fucking cool.
Right.
Yeah, I need to. I'm
Like
gonna go
look
to
at the
my ship real quick. I'm gonna fly to space. There's a system where the whole planet has those ball things, but on the surface. Damn it, dude! I'm bouncing. I can't stop bouncing. A weird glitch. Oh, you know what I've been playing on Switch, bro? Is Morphight.
no way.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool game. Now, I can't imagine playing that game on PS4 just because like how low poly it is and stuff like that. But for a handheld, that's a lot of fun, bro. Morphight is really cool. It gives me my No Man's Sky fix on the go.
That's what's up, dude. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's sick. For like an indie game like that, made by like one guy or whatever, like that's a pretty chill ass
Uh-huh.
game.
hmm A lot of people won't play it because of the like low res poly on it, but that doesn't bother me. I thought it was fun.
Oh, hey, real quick, while Wizards in the chat and while we're streaming, you've never been to Pitstain's Moon, have you?
No.
Come take a sneak peek at what Wizards building real quick. Follow me over there.
I'm trying to find my ship, dude. I'm so lost.
Dude, you parked it on that balcony, bro. Oh, John Hall, you can get a free subscription to it for like just a period of time. They give you like a 7-day free trial to Nintendo Online, and it's only $20 for the whole year. It's not bad, bro.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
Well, that's because Nintendo's online is shit though. Like they don't even have like chat. You have to download like a mobile app so you can chat with people online on your
What?
phone. Yeah, it's weak, but I mean the system is actually really dope and the games are fun as hell. But it's just like how they have it set up is weak.
You should get Rocket League.
I hope you don't mind that I'm showing this off, Wizard, but I'm really proud of this build. Yeah, I watched some gameplay footage of Rocket League. I don't think it'd be my kind of game. I don't think it'd be
Okay,
something I
fair
like.
enough. You just don't like sports, really.
Not
Very,
really, but I did
very sporty.
borrow um, MLB like 17 or whatever from somebody to try it out because I do like baseball.
What do you think of it?
I haven't played it yet. I'm off the next 2 days. Yeah, I haven't really had much time because of my work schedule to do anything. Whenever I have a
Yeah.
little bit of time, I generally stream because that's quicker and easier to put together than like a a fully fledged video. But with you being able to like be on the channel more often now too, like I think just the content like is going to get easier to put out. So I'm so
Yeah.
glad that like you can stream again, bro. Like real talk.
Oh yeah, dude. I am too.
Have you found your ship yet? Have you found me?
Oh yeah, I'm going to space. I haven't found you yet. No.
Yeah, the moon is called Iglia Omega. It's Pitstain's moon. Dude, no one even knew it existed for like a long time, bro. Like I unveiled it on the stream. Bro, we had almost 20 bases built on this planet before anybody knew it had a moon. Like how was that even possible?
Wow.
It's a really cool moon too. It's kind of like my place. Like it's my type of world.
It's called
It's
Iglia Omega.
Iglia Omega. Yeah, it's completely terrible. It's a really shitty planet. And I love it.
Oh.
John Hall says, "Hey Panda, I found out why you couldn't harvest my barrels at Dragon's Perch. Turns out that other players can't harvest them. So I changed my message module." Oh, that sucks. TSS says, "I gotta get upgrades for my exocraft. I had to rework my base because of the ground glitch, so that took time." Dude, I saw you slapping a little something something together right there next to Fiji, man. John Hall says, "Oh shit, I forgot to start my base on Anya's moon. I'll have to find a cool spot to implement my idea." Yeah, dude. Like I think you kind of saw what Wizard was putting together, but it's gonna be cool. Tyler Thunder says, "I really hope they fix the rainbow problem. I think it's most likely a glitch for sure." Yeah, it definitely could be. Cosmic Drekmit says, "I'm currently searching for exotic ships." There you go, bro. Um, Cosmic, I think, well, if you go to our amino for our hub, we have some exotic ships listed in the Delta with coordinates and everything like that. Slade is really good about discovering ships and posting them, as well as DG Squared. So we have a pretty good list of ships going on. I'll give you a link in the chat, man.
Whose base is this?
Wizards.
Dude, he's doing something really sick out there.
Yeah, you see what he's doing with it?
Yeah.
The portal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Cosmic. It doesn't matter whether you play on Xbox, PC, or PS4. The galaxy is the same. Those coordinates are the same. They work across the board. So those ships you'll find pretty much on variant of the game in those locations. So you'll see like when you click on that link, you'll see a part at the top that says FDI Wiki, and you can sort the ships out there. Like I said, they've got coordinates, and you can find those portal locations if you're using the Pilgrim Star Path map or Zane's World's portal decoder. So.
You know what I want from this next update? This is out of nowhere. I want him to up how much units you can have, because I'm at 2 billion and I haven't been able to shake it. Since about, like, I don't know, 7 months ago.
Dude, I have 2.1 billion units, and I've had that for like a year. And I've bought a lot of shit. Like I have so much money, I can't seem to spend it. And I have like another 3 or 4 billion. I have like another 3 or 4 billion, bro, sitting in a ship just ready to give a new player. Like all in stasis devices, like shit tons of them, just waiting.
Yeah, we need more stuff to buy.
Oh, we certainly do. John Hall says, "DG Squared will be pleased to know I found a bunch of asymmetrical explorers in that system with a planet Reddit." Yeah, bro. I don't I don't know what he's making, but it looks sci-fi as fuck. Dude, it looks like he's making like an ancient portal. No, DG loves those asymmetrical ships, man. Loves them. Dude, this is so legit. Dude, what Wizard is building is genius.
I know.
Dude,
there's no way I would put that together, bro.
Dude, we've got like real talk, like we've got really talented builders in the FDI, man. Like I have been blown away with some of the stuff that people have built here. I saw you Superman that head, dude. Why me you?
Now why me you?
I need to see if I can find the it's called the Empire or something like that. I need to see if I can find it. Oh, real quick, something. Follow me to another place. Have you seen the racetrack?
No, there's a racetrack here.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a couple of different race events. I did well, actually, Marty Merrick did a post in the Amino, um, called "It's Coming," hashtag RRRR, and that's going to be a race in Epic Space. It's going to be a racetrack built around a legendary build that was even featured on No Man's Sky's website, and it's located here in our hub. But then we're going to be doing another one here in the capital system as well.
Interesting.
But yeah, just follow me over to it. It's
I don't even see where you went.
hopefully I can make it on that fuel. Dude, I hate that you can't like stop the hailing sound unless you answer it.
I know.
It drives me.
They need to change that.
They do need to change that.
Drives me bonkers. Like
John Hall says, "Hey, real
quick."
John Hall says, "Hey, what is Epic? Another Civ or system?" So, John Hall, with FDI, we have civilizations in the Delta nearby that are registered with us. So anybody that wanted to register their existing civilization or group with the FDI hub can do so. So we have a total of like 7 or 8 that are registered with us. Epic is one of them. Epic stands for the Empire of Pirates and Independent Cartels. And Into the Door and Slade Braddock are the leaders of that group. They're located nearby. We also have the NMS Cafe, and the Avasar Cartel, and a few other groups. So it's just people in the Delta who have an existing civilization, but don't have a formal hub that call the FDI home. So. Damn it, dude. Of course I would run out of fucking pulse fuel.
Wow, I'm about to... Yep, I just passed you.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah, I saw you pass. No, just meet me there. I'll land right next to you. There's several landing pads.
Holy crap,
Hey.
I just looked back at Anya and...
Oh, with all the base icons?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, pretty soon you're not even going to be able to see that planet.
That was insane, dude. No wonder I can't find that house.
I know, they do need to change the bug, though, where, like, whoever's in your multiplayer lobby, it only shows their name. John Hall says, I like how we use the rust material color. Right? Alright, dude, here's our racetrack. I don't think it's complete. I think Slade's adding a few finishing touches to this one. But this is the first racetrack in the FDI. You see the race car build?
Oh, wow. Dude. What?
Yeah, come up to the spoiler. It's got a driver's seat and everything. And a steering wheel, yeah. Like, go into photo mode, check it out, it's pretty sick. Like, Slade has been killing it with the builds, man.
Yeah, dude. He has to build the track. That's so sick.
Oh shit. But I'm gonna give the race a quick go. J-Spot says, Oh, I fucking love JSpot. I think that No Man's Sky can use some advanced game purchases. Like, what do you mean? Like DLC in game? John Hall says, "Ah, cool, man. So how do I know if I have traveled to another Civ's region? I know of Astara being FDI. Any others? There is a lot of unclaimed space around Astara. Yeah. So we don't have any naming conventions, so it's hard to tell. And that's okay. No one's gonna mind because we don't have naming conventions, and they're aware of that. But like Cafe, they name everything Dash 42, and Slade, everything is like a pirate theme, so it becomes pretty obvious. One sec. I'll just piss off the balcony. Or no. I mean, just be reasonable. Don't take a crazy shower. And we're off. Oh, damn. I accidentally exited the race. Oh, by the way, John Hall, as well, if you go to our wiki, we do have, there's a map of all of the civs that are known civs, meaning that there's like more than two people. They're like known that civs that have been listed with the Federation or, AGT or whatever. There's a whole map of all 4 quadrants, which is pretty cool. Oh, dude, my roamer is slow as hell. Or my Nomad.
Mine is too.
It's because they changed it to where you can add like technology modules and stuff now. So that they've
Make
completely.
it faster.
Yeah, so they've reconfigured it. You've got to go to like the space stations and shit, and buy exocraft technology now, which is cool.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to go do that then.
That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. I got stuck in a tree.
Dang, this thing is so slow.
I know, I think right now my roamer is faster than this Nomad.
For sure.
Oh shit. Another tree, dude. I'm over it. I kept getting stuck in trees. I'm inside the mountain. What? Make it, make it, make it. Let me get caught up on the chat real quick while you do that.
Sure.
Actually, I'll go into photo mode, just watch you from above.
Bro, you ever
I don't see it
flying
anymore.
above me on that planet so that I could get to that? I think I was getting to go claim a base on a planet. Remember? It took me like how many hours? 2.
A lot. Would you be mad if I told you I lost those screenshots when I traded my PlayStation for the PS4 Pro?
Oh my God, no.
And that video as well.
Oh.
I know, bro. I'm pissed off also because I had really cool. That was the first time, right? Because Atlas Rise has introduced like actual multiplayer, and it was the first time where you could see another player's position, and it was mind blowing because I got on my ship and I flew off the planet, and I literally watched you as you drove around the planet, and I watched your icon move around the curvature of the planet and everything.
Yeah, bro, it was a journey because you would send me a screenshot and be like, I'd be like, dude, how much further am I? And you'd be like, dude, you're getting close. I'm like, really?
Yeah, dude. I've had some like truly great memories with this game though, like real talk. Like,
Oh, for sure, bro.
But also like, also I've had like also really good memories with like Ghost Recon and Far Cry. Like, dude, like today when I was talking to you on the way to work, dude, I literally I was laughing so hard I got hiccups, bro. Like I could not control myself. It was awful. Uh, J Spot says I would never make enough for it. TSS says I tried to make a track with my world, but game would not render fast enough for the race to happen, so I scrapped it. TSS, if you're on tomorrow, I'm off the next 2 days. If you're on tomorrow anytime, let me know if you see that I'm on, or send me an invite or whatever to join you. I want to see your base that you're building. You had mentioned something about it, and I really want to check it out. So, where are you at? Ah, there goes Hidden. Now I can see you making your way around, coming up the hill. You're gonna get to a
track.
It is. You're gonna get to a point. Well, you're also moving really fucking slow because there's no good mods on our nomads. But you're gonna get to a point where you can't get back up here. You're just gonna hit a wall. Slade is gonna be building a ramp, like a jump ramp that jumps up on top of this. So.
So the track's not done yet.
No, there's gonna be things like we're gonna like we're gonna route certain parts of the track around like natural features and might terrain manipulate some stuff in the way, but we've got to test it to see if the terrain manipulations will hang around, like look like little tunnels and things like that. So,
yeah,
we're gonna be doing cool things with it. J Spot says I love the beginning phase of this game, especially in permadeath. I need to start a fresh game in a different save just to re-experience like what that's like. I've been paranoid to do it. We got James Crockett in the chat. James Crockett says, "Hey, what's going on, James Crockett? Welcome to the chat, man." Cosmic Dreknix says, "How do I get the portal coordinates for the ships in Amino?" So if you go to the Amino and you go to the you open up the ships, you'll see like a signal booster coordinate. If you also along that top portion where you see FDI wiki, you'll also see website links to different resources like Pahefu map or portal decoder and stuff like that. You put those coordinates into the decoder and it gives you portal glyphs, and then you'll be able to portal to those systems where those ships are located. John Hall says, I haven't upgraded any of my Exocraft other than my Nautilon. Yeah, my Nautilon, as you can tell, is upgraded really well. Before Next, I always had stuff to build Exocraft pads and had the Nomad maxed out, same. But now we can fly ships when you're through a portal. Yeah, so you haven't like really had to do it because you don't have to be able to quickly get from the portal to like a base icon. J-Spot says, I saw Cobra's first Survivor episode. Too bad he deleted it. He deleted it?
What?
Dude, the Survivor, that was a clever series. You know what I really liked that Cobra did? It's one of my favorite series he ever did. And you'll know what I'm talking about, Hidden, because you've been following the channel much longer than me. But you remember when he did the lore videos? Where Cobra did those lore videos. Where he broke down the lore of the three main races in No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Those are some of my favorite videos from Cobra. Like, I go to his thing, and I go way back through his videos just to find those, and I rewatch them sometimes. Well, I got smart, and I saved them to my favorites, but that's what I used to do. I used to go back and rewatch them, and, like, listen to them. And he's got a perfect radio voice, and, like, in the car, I'll be, like, driving to work or something, and I'll just listen to the breakdown of, like, all of that lore.
Dude, I'm so glad you do that, too, because, dude, that's how I used to go to work. I used to, like... Especially if he was live during the ARG coverage, like I'd be driving to work listening to Cobra TV about the ARG, and man, those were good days. Good days.
Dude, that was back like when everybody hated this game, and all we had was each other, and we sound like a bunch of old men, but that's like 100% the case. It's like if you liked No Man's Sky and like followed the community at all, like the community was so small that everybody knew everybody else in the community. And what's funny
Yeah.
is that even though the community has gotten a lot bigger, some of us old school cats that have been around the whole time, like it's like we have our own like grandpa club.
No, we really do.
Hey, whenever you get back up here, um, take a look at the back of the race car. And what me and Slade talked about doing was moving the terminus out of the way and actually making a hole straight through the race car so that you would hit a jump. Where are you going?
Back up here.
Oh. So that you would hit a jump and land up here and then drive through the back of the race car to the finish line.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
So right from the back through the front and into the finish line. So.
And you're gonna terrain manipulate a ramp going up here?
Well, there's going to be a few things that we're going to be doing. Like, we're going to try to put obstacles in the way and stuff. We're going to be doing a couple of race events, more than one. So, for anybody that's seen Pirate Bay in Epic Space, Pirate Bay is a really badass base. And John, if you haven't seen it, I will take you there right now because it's really amazing. But we're going to be building a racetrack around that colony, or that little town at Pirate Bay, and we're going to be doing an event with that as well. And I'm having some Hidden Panda Show shirts made, and some FDI shirts made potentially, depending on how quick we can get them out. So the winners of the different events that we'll do will be able to make a claim of their choice of Hidden Panda Show merchandise, as well as free, of course, shipped to you, as well as potentially some FDI stuff too, depending on how quickly we can get them made. So. Slade is the production floor manager of a clothing company, and they do all that stuff. Like they made the Amino Hub shirts and like just different shirts out there. Oh shit, we got Lava Lamp in the chat. Says hi, just lurking while ship hunting. Hell yeah, dude! Thanks for stopping by, Lava Lamp. Welcome back.
Lava Lamp. I like your name, bro. It's crazy. It's cool.
That's why he calls it Revenge of the Survivor. For the record, I never hated No Man's Sky. Best game I ever invested in as a pre-order. There's been aspects of No Man's Sky that I've disliked, but you can both dislike aspects of something and absolutely be in love with it at the same exact time. Like, to me, this is my favorite game of all time ever made. Ever.
Me too.
Yeah, there's lots of games I play and lots of other games out there that are great, but nothing gives me the feeling that like No Man's Sky gives me. There's just something about this game. And I could put my finger on a million things, but not one particular thing. This game has so many components that I like.
I know.
That like, yeah. It's crazy. John Hall says, back in the days when we couldn't call our ship. Yeah, I remember those days.
Oh my god. Bro, like you would never walk 5 minutes from your ship.
Oh yeah, because
You know
it would take you so long to get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Does part of you like miss that though? Part of me kind of misses that though.
No, you think that, but like the second
That's
you
true.
have to walk an hour to your ship, you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm over this.
It's like just like the nostalgia of it, you know?
Yeah, it's just the nostalgia. It's just the fact that you went through that. Back in my day, we had to walk a mile to school. We're one of those people now.
That was such a funny voice. Lava Lamp says, orange squid never spawns on first trading post, hardly on the others. Dude, squids are the hardest shit to get, man. Like, once I got my first squid, I was like so enamored, and then after the next update, my squid changed to something else, and I wanted to throw my PlayStation out the fucking window and drive over it. But they ended up patching it, and they fixed it, and I got my squid back. Same exact one, too. Same appearance and everything, thank God.
For some reason, I saw in my head you grabbing your PlayStation, and then like all you see is from outside the apartment this PlayStation go flying off the balcony. And then you see like you get in your car and you just go run it over back and forth.
And then it's like, and then afterwards I pour like gasoline on it and set it on fire. and then mail the remains to Hello Games with just like a sticky note with the word squid written on it in really bad penmanship and spelled incorrectly. I spell it SKWID.
just to disrespect them.
um, John Hall says that's why the FDI is so cool, as it supports my playstyle of being gone and then coming back and seeing the changes. Yeah, man, it's supposed to be anarchy. It's supposed to be that comment makes my day. Like that's what the whole idea behind it was. There's too many groups out there that have too many rules, too many different obligations and things that you have to do, and too much like required participation. And I just kind of wanted to give people a place to hang out with other players where they didn't really need to worry about that kind of stuff.
Linto is in the chat. I think that's right. I hope that's right.
Yep.
But, they say, do you think there will be an update next to answer that, Panda?
I do. I think that there will be an update by Friday.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air about it. I personally don't think there will be, but then again, I've been wrong numerous times, so.
I've been wrong most of the time.
It's just hard to guess with that company, man.
Like, the thing is, though, like, when I've speculated something and called it, I've been super accurate about that one call. But, like, I've made, like, fucking 20 calls and, like, been really off. Like, dude, I thought that update 1.4 was coming, not 1.5, and I thought that after the Prawn Curry tweet that we were getting submarines. We didn't get submarines until 1.7.
Right,
So,
but I mean, we still got the submarines, though.
we still got submarines, yeah, but it was so far down the road that there's no way you could link that prediction back to, it was just
Right,
like,
but do you think Prawn Curry was a hint of the submarine?
at the time I did, but in retrospect I don't think it was.
Hmm.
I think that they saw that the community desired one, and they worked on it. I don't think that had anything to do with it. But that's why in that same video, I said Sean Murray could fart into a microphone, and I would think we were getting gas giants. Because everything he says, like I just comb over it with a fine tooth comb.
Which I'm still awaiting gas giants.
J Spot J says, "I love how you guys kept adding on to that joke." I fucking love J Spot, dude. I love how John Hall put squid in the chat and spelled it like I said. Like saying it out loud is not as funny as actually seeing it spelled out.
Now, dude, imagine being Hello
It's killing
Games. Imagine being Hello Games and reading that, and you're like, asshole, can't even spell squids right.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they hate me over there, dude. I tweeted Sean Murray, or I sent him like, he might not check his direct messages because probably there's like a bunch of assholes in there that are like, I'll fucking decapitate you and eat your fucking corpse or something for like releasing 2016
Jeez.
No Man's Sky. I mean, dude, they got like death threats and shit. So he probably doesn't read his DMs, but I DM'd him after my car got stolen and I realized that my Atlas Pass level 4 was in my car. It was in a business card sleeve. And I started the message off by saying, "Hey, Sean Murray, you guys don't retweet my pictures and stuff anymore, so I'm pretty sure you guys hate me, but my car got stolen. I don't have my Atlas Pass anymore. Do you think you can hook it up?" And he never fucking read it and never responded. So,
Damn.
yes.
Well, some of us, at least you got yours. I never received mine.
That's true. I have a YouTube video that I uploaded with me talking about it. And I've got pictures of it, so at least there's that. But yeah, my actual Atlas Pass is long fucking gone.
Can you guys believe that Panda's car got stolen out of a car shop?
It did. It got straight jacked.
Bro, you might be the only guy in the world that that's happened to, bro. Like, I've never heard of that.
Dude, that place said that
you show up to get your car and they're like, oh yeah, it's not here. You're like,
dude, The
Give me
funny
the
part
sign.
was it was stolen the morning that it was supposed to be ready for me to pick up.
Wow. I
Yeah.
just don't get it. Something's fishy about that whole situation.
Well, my car was the only car in the lot that had the key in it, and because it's a proximity key, and with push to start and all that stuff, they didn't need, they were able to unlock the doors because the key was inside the car to prevent the car from getting locked, like you locking yourself out of the car or whatever.
Right.
So that the key was in the car. Somebody broke into the facility and then took the car and then drove it through a fence, and then the police didn't find it for weeks. So by the time the police found it, it had already got paid off. And then once it got paid off, the insurance company bought it and then auctioned it too fast. So I wasn't able to get the required time that I needed from work because my work schedule to like go to the impound lot to get my personal belongings out of the car. The car had been sold with all my shit in it, and I probably
Oh my
had
god.
like close to $1,000 of like Nipex tools inside my trunk and some camping gear and like a bunch of shit, man. Yeah.
So I'm guessing I said that name wrong because that person has a crying emoji laughing at me.
What name?
I don't even want to say it now because they're laughing at me.
Yeah, they're probably laughing at something else. They're probably
That
laughing
could be
at my car getting stolen.
Oh, no, they are. Okay.
Jay Spot goes, memories, nothing more than memories. John Hall says, dude, look at that system now. All the base is so cool. Yeah,
J
dude.
Spot says stolen or sold?
Bro, like, seriously, like, I don't know if you're, like, watching the stream back, but, like, just hella bases everywhere right now.
I am looking right at it.
Dude, if anybody, like, in the chat, like, doesn't watch Ballisticola, go find Ballisticola on YouTube and watch his face reveal video, and if that doesn't make you laugh, then you're fucking a robot. And I only said
You're as
that
much
because
as
I
a
couldn't think of anything else to say.
well, you'd be as much as a robot as that stupid voice. It's like incoming storm.
Yeah. I hate how like still after all these updates it like can't figure out it said the same thing 20 times like in
Yeah,
a
I
row.
know, but that's also part of a droid. So
Inventory inventory slots full or whatever the fuck it says.
I just wish she'd shut up completely. I wish she had an off button.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to like turn that off. Like 2.5 years of hearing that thing.
Yeah, I don't need to know that the storm's clear. I completely have eyes and can tell that the fucking storm is gone.
I can tell that it's not killing me anymore.
Now, if a storm's approaching, I might need her to be like, "Yo, hey, a storm's approaching." That's appropriate. But to tell me I have an item received doesn't. I don't need that. I can clearly see I have an item received.
Hold on, I'm looking for the Empire here. I wanna show you those things. I'm just looking for a place called this place is called Pineapple Crevice. I I named it that. I was about to make fun of whoever named it that, and it turns out that I named it that. Pineapple Crevasse Cleavage Quip. I must have been drinking too many gin and tonics that night or something. There we go. Yes, this is the system. All right, how do I set a waypoint? Can't remember. All right, that should be it. All right, Hidden, I need you to follow me. You're about to see some strange creatures.
J Spot says, "Why are you guys assigning gender to computer voice?" Unsubscribed.
Well, fuck you then.
Huh?
Someone got triggered. John Hall says, yeah, that was awesome. I saw it this afternoon. Unfortunately, missed his first streams. Yeah, the stream was pretty good. John Hall, he had me dying, bro. He said, uh, he, I made a comment about his microphone. It looked like an upside down goatee. And then he said that he thought about making the microphone green, so that with his green screen that you wouldn't see it. And then he said that he remembered that it would just end up looking like there's a giant hole in his neck. But it was something about the way that he said that like, I literally could not stop laughing. Oh shit! There we go. Dude, Cyclotron Ballista is like the best weapon in the game. Is that you shooting me?
Oh, no. No, I'm still sitting on the planet. But I'm going to step outside for a minute, so I will be right back.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. Why is this guy attacking me? Cool shit, man. Alright. Custom waypoint. Dude, I hate when the game does this. This place is not that far. The waypoint system is total shit sometimes. Ballisticola is awesome, dude. Shouldn't have messed with the Panda, I suppose. Yeah, dude, he came at me hard. It's like, dude, I just saved your ass. Hey, Panda, by chance, have you checked out the creature names on Elantia and the Hercules system? No, I have not. I have not. Did you start naming them something funny like Stark Wolf did with, like, Steven? Alright. Hopefully that worked. You know what? Maybe I have to go that way. Fuck it. You haven't taken your shower yet, have you, Hannah? Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick first. Because I feel like it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning by the time you get out of there. No, I'm joking. Better turn that sass down. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Alright, I'm back.
Heck yeah.
I do have to get going soon because it is 12 and I have to wake up hella early, but...
Yeah, no worries. Dude, you know what works really bad? Is the freaking waypoint system. The custom waypoint system really bothers me.
Why is that?
I don't know. It doesn't work all the time.
I haven't really had much problems with it, and I have problems with everything in this damn game.
Yeah, you definitely fucking do.
Annoying, dude.
Hey, hold the chat down real quick. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I just gotta piss real fast. But I'm about to arrive in the system I want you to see. So before you go, just warp to the system, and I'm gonna show you those. You know how you found those ball things with the tentacles?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a whole planet with just those on the surface. But it looks way different than you're thinking. It's just you just gotta see it.
Oh god, I gotta make a warp cell real quick. Nice, I got enough.
Dude, I still don't understand why we can't just buy warp cells. Like, I just want to buy warp cells.
Bro, I'm right there with you. Like, it doesn't, like, it didn't take me long to make a warp cell, but at the same time, like, if I could have bought one, I'd have bought it.
Webbed planet, I think this is it. There's also a Star Wars themed system. It's part of Cafe 42. Well, technically, it's part of the Empire, which is a Civ registered with the NMS Cafe 42 hub systems. But it's like Star Wars themed, so they have like a Temple of the Sith in this system. It's actually really, really cool. It's a really cool base.
I don't see you anywhere. Just kidding, I see you. No, I don't see you.
Should be able to find me on the map. I mean, I'm kind of far away, but...
Oh, you are kind of?
Yeah.
Like, how far?
Like, probably 1,100 light years or something like that.
Oh, dude, I don't know if I can warp out. I don't know if I can go.
What about dropping out of the game and back into this one? Would that work?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, this looks like the right planet. Yeah, it is. I'll wait till you fucking see this place.
It was last saved 18 minutes ago.
Yeah, definitely save somehow.
Let me get my freighter.
John Hall says, okay, roll call done. The exotic is bright yellow. Sail with exotic fillable engines. Need to find out freighter next. Fuck yeah, dude. Good luck on your ship hunting. I need to do that soon too. I've got one A-class 48 slot that I need to swap out for an S-class 48. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real quick, make myself another drink, and hit and just hold down the chat, and I'll be right back.
Huh? Oh my god, why would it? Oh, you're gonna crash, Panda. So, I haven't gotten your guys' opinions on this, but I asked the stream earlier today how they felt about VR. What's your guys' opinion on VR with No Man's Sky?
I'm back, bro. Did I miss anything?
No.
I think I just poured my replacement drink a little hefty. Just a little.
just a wee bit.
I was looking straight down into the glass and got a really bad perspective of like how high the liquid was getting.
Ooh.
I didn't look at it from the side.
I say in about an hour we hear you snoring, bro.
Dude, it would not surprise anybody. It has happened on multiple occasions, and I'm drinking a Russian Mule.
Oh no.
So it's basically like a glass of just half vodka with a little
So
bit of ginger beer and some lime juice.
It's basically bound to happen.